Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
In 6 October.
The summit in Slovenia, yes.
Are you still need to sleep the summit?
It was a fail, in your opinion, or a
The summit?
The summit.
Summit was a success, I would say. It's a complex issue. The summit was prepared and the declaration was coordinated among 27 members. It's always difficult. And at the end, what we manage is the declaration. It's mentioning the enlargement for the first time in the history of the summit. This is already a success. So it's a strong message to Western Balkans on the EU support, and that we see the common future of Western Balkans and EU all together in European Union sooner or later. I hope sooner than later. But there are other messages from the summit much, much more important. These summits will take place regular basis now. So on the regular basis, the next one will be already under the Czech presidency in the second half of the next year. And additional, in the declaration, there are many, many important messages on the future cooperation, on the even closer ties. And what I mentioned to Mayor Filo already, to my concern, one of the important things, it's this beginning of the economic and investment plan, where we are talking about 30 billions of funds that will be here for the region to start with infrastructure projects and other projects in the region that will make life of people here better.
Mr. Ambassador, you are saying that even in December we will not have the start of the negotiation with Albania, for Albania?
I don't know. We will see. What the people say who are involved in the whole issue, there is still a small window, the opportunity that we can start with the negotiations. That means to convene the first intergovernmental conference. It's at the moment we have several scenarios how the things can develop, and of course the best one with advance would be to start the negotiations in the framework of the Slovenian presidency, or at least to set the date to start with this during the French presidency.
In your opinion, which is the main key to start the negotiation for Albania? What do we need to do more to start the negotiation? This is the main question of everyone, that we have a passport of Albania.
Yeah. What Albania has to do, Albania has done what it was supposed to be done.
And why we don't start the negotiation?
It was two strong ladies from the EU visited Albania recently. It was the ex-chancellor already now, Ms. Merkel, and the president of the European Commission, von der Leyen. They were here and they both said Albania fulfilled the conditions. It's on the EU to deliver. So again, on the EU side, the reasons are complex, as always, but we all know there is the problem between Bulgaria and North Macedonia, the dispute where Albania has nothing to do with. Yeah? And you are, in a way, victims of this dispute. If I may, concerning this dispute, to mention something that crossed my mind a few weeks ago. During the negotiations on enlargement, Slovenia faced similar problems with neighbors, and one of these problems, one of these open questions was with Austria on German-speaking community in Slovenia. It's very similar. And the Slovenian public opinion was very, very upset when this question was put on the table. And it was very tense, the relations at that moment. But the sides, the Slovenian and the Austrian, started to talk and to negotiate. And it took some time. At the end, we had an agreement. We found a compromise. The issue was solved And I was in Vienna at that time. I was facing this problem, and I completely forgot. You know, it's what the English say. It's river. It's the water under the bridge. What the Italians they say, acqua passata. So for the common future, a good common future, it's worth to struggle today because you will forget tomorrow.
Thank you. We know